coming to you very happy because it's Sunday, you guys, even though phone just got blown over by the wind. Here we are outside Marshall's waiting for them to open so we can get an outfit for tomorrow because we're going to be on the Donna Drake show, baby. But why are we happy? Happy because of that, and also because we had some Super U this morning. So the question we had today I thought was a really good one. And somebody asked me, why do I feel happy when I take Super U? You know, why is it giving me energy? You know, we've talked about that. Why does it reduce inflammation? We've talked about that. Why does it support recovery and muscle growth and improve focus and attention and memory? We've talked about that. But why does it make me feel happy? Well, in simple, every single active ingredient in Super U increases levels of dopamine, serotonin, and brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, brain fertilizer, that is, which increases brain cell production. So when we talk about citrulline malate, we know that citrulline is an amino acid we find in high amounts in watermelon and the body naturally produces as well. Malic acid is an intermediate in an energy cycle that occurs in the mitochondria of all our cells. And without getting too deep into biochemistry and all the science behind it, it not only increases nitric oxide, so improves blood flow and exercise performance and all these good things, and helps eliminate ammonia, toxic waste from your body as it's involved in the urea cycle, but also significantly increases dopamine and serotonin and BDNF. So anything that increases neuroplasticity, anything that increases the production of brain cells, whether that be nerve growth factor, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, aka BDNF, or other neurotrophins, they're going to improve your mood as well, not just cognitive function in itself, right? And those two pretty much go hand in hand. So when you increase the amount of energy available to your brain to be able to think better, well, that's typically going to improve your mood. And that's one of the mechanisms by which creatine will improve cognition. It improves brain energy metabolism, right? And so that creatine phosphate is giving a phosphate to ADP to make more ATP, adenosine triphosphate, major stored form of energy in the body, right? You have more energy to think. It's going to help improve focus and memory recall and all these sorts of things, but also mood, baby. And so when we talk about serotonin and dopamine, which again, all those ingredients increase in Super U, and that would be citrulline malate, we'll go quick rundown, alpha GPC, alpha glycerylphosphorylcholine, because increasing acetylcholine not only facilitates learning and memory or focus or attention, mood, motivation, arousal, muscle contraction, mood, right, is on there because it facilitates increases in levels of serotonin and dopamine. You think of coffee, caffeine, and we have dicaffeine malate in Super U. It's a sustained release of energy throughout the day because the malic acid buffers the salts in the caffeine, and that's the malic acid is bound to the caffeine, right? That's the malate portion of dicaffeine malate, and so it slows down the release of it, right, giving you extended energy. But also, caffeine increases levels of serotonin and dopamine. So it makes you feel happy. So when you have your cup of coffee, that's part of the reason you feel so good. And you feel like you're ready to take on the day and smile, right? Now, this is not the primary mechanism of action with caffeine. That would be to keep you awake, right? And that's because it binds to adenosine receptors. It prevents adenosine from binding to them, which would otherwise make you tired. Right? It has a greater affinity for those receptors. It promotes fat burning by inhibiting phosphodiesterase at 1.36 milligrams per pound of body weight and all this stuff, right? But increasing serotonin and dopamine. So we have citrulline malate doing that, increasing your happy hormone / neurotransmitter, serotonin, and dopamine, which makes you feel pleasure and motivation and reward, right? And so also increasing brain cell production is a good thing in general, but that improves mood as well. And that's citrulline malate, that's alpha GPC doing that, that's beta alanine doing that, that's L-theanine doing that, that's dicaffeine malate doing that, that's huperzine A or Huperzia serrata doing that, that's Panax notoginseng doing that, that is everything in the formula doing that, which is a major reason that I chose all of those ingredients when I formulated Super You. They are multifaceted in the sense of boosting cognition and physical performance. That was the goal, to improve mental and physical performance. But don't you perform better mentally if you're happy and excited, right? If you're excited to learn something, it's much easier to learn it, right? You know, stress, and a few of these things, they lower cortisol levels as well, stress hormone. And so, you know, if you're less stressed, typically you perform better cognitively. All right, cortisol will interfere with cognitive function and fat metabolism and all these things. But, you know, that's a lot of the reason, you guys, that I am so happy today, is I had my Super You this morning. But I'm also happy because, as we always say at When Wellness, food and lifestyle first and foremost, right? So, you know, I eat really healthy. Omega-3s, I have a lot of in my diet. I eat whole food from nature because I eat a lot of fatty fish. I had wild-caught salmon yesterday as the primary portion of my meal. Wild-caught flounder as well, if you were curious. I had some shrimp in there too. And then, you know, my whole grains, or my 7 grains, we could say, with, you know, quinoa and lentils and bulgur and all this stuff, whatever. I got a bunch of soluble fiber, I had chia seeds, and all these good things. But I eat all this stuff that is really good for my body and natural. And so I feel good from that. And I exercise just about every day of the week, really every day in some way. And I do mobility stuff at night, right? So I stretch my low back at night. I do thoracic mobility. I do all these different chiropractic, you could say physical therapy, you could say just betterment of life, mobility and feeling good exercises, being in less pain exercises, right? So I get a lot of sleep as well, which is super important for mood. But it's all encompassing, and Super You definitely helps to boost my mood even more. So I hope that answered your question. Who do we got on here? Let's say what's up to the people. We're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna get in there. I think they open in like 5 minutes. I never been to Marshall's before they open. Expressive. I don't come here that often. Addo, what's up? That's right, When Wellness, baby. Lim Thoughts, getting back in the gym. Good for you. Not your basic blonde. How you doing, girl? What's up? Sunrise singing. Good for you. I love singing. It's fun. Billboard, Joshy Joe. I wish you guys could watch us live on Donna Drake tomorrow. But they don't do live, you guys. That would have been fun. I would have made that the When Wellness live too and talked about stuff. But, you know. Fredericks, they'll post it at some point. Duran, it'll be on CBS. What's up? Gonna be on TV. Joey, King Reed. And we can spread our message to improve the health and lives of many people as we can on there. Hair by Josh Bryan, Master Dave, peace from the east. What's up? That's right, Football Sunday. Hey, hell yeah! I gotta see who the Jets are playing today. Hopefully they don't get murdered. Sabia, what's up, baby? Marcos, The Operator. Operator is a great song by Jim Croce. You should listen to that. Taylor, you guys have an absolutely amazing Sunday. As for now, so we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have an amazing day. Go be happy. Happy When Wellness. See ya.